Hi there guys, welcome back to another weekly review with me. First of all, I want to start by saying that I'm extremely sorry that we haven't done the 410 yet. We tried to do it last week, but unfortunately the shafts did not fit the 400 torso shaft that I've got, which I've got with me here, didn't actually fit the 410. So unfortunately, we won't be able to do it for a little bit until we get some stock stiff shaft in. Then I'll, swap around and compare the two. But don't worry, this week we have got a review, and it is quite a cool review. This one right here. Now this is the brand new Garmin G80 GPS system. First of all, I want to talk about the GPS, so I'm going to have to stand out of the way of the camera for the moment and talk about this. So hopefully you can just see the screen. So we're going to start round as you did last time there, and as you can see, all the courses come up. So we'll go Downs Credit in the summer, pick your T of men, obviously, and then a lovely high resolution. I'm trying to get it so you can see it. High resolution picture of the course comes up. Completely touch screen, but when you touch it, of course, so if I just poke here, the course changes. Now you might not be able to see that, but you can then choose how far you are from the hole. So I say I'm in the middle of the fairway, which is very rare for me. There you go, it's saying I'm 770 yards from the hole. Really cool feature, really cool idea. So we go back to the main bit, so you got your front, middle, back at the top, but then we go over to the next bit, which is the green mode. Now, the green mode is a pin seeker mode, which you can move the flag. So I don't know whether you can see that, and I'm sorry if you can't, but you can move the flag anywhere on that green at all. Now, they did this in the G30 last year, but because it was so small, it was very fiddly and very hard to, I'll try and quit this. Very hard to get the pins, so accurate. This is still going to be the problem, but it's so much easier to move the flags and make sort of an idea. I used this Saturday and I was putting the flags pretty much where I thought they could be, and I must admit, distance-wise, it was really helpful. Now I'm going to talk about one of the main features of this, and which is why people are really raving about this, and it's actually got a built-in launch monitor. Now for those, I'm sure all of you do, but for those who don't, a launch monitor is a little bit of kit that can tell you your swing speed, your spin rate, your ball, your launch angles, all that sort of stuff. This one's a bit more simplistic. It tells you your ball speed, your swing speed, your tempo, your strike factor, and your distance with roll or without. Right now I've got 3 balls and the whole setup ready to go. With this, it's going to be put on the ground in a minute. We're going to 3 drives, and we're going to see how good my average, how sort of average I'm hitting my driver, how well I'm striking it, and tempo. So with tempo, they have a training aid on this one called the Tempo Trainer. It has 3 beeps that first beep you take back, second beep you come down, and the third beep you hit the ball. So to keep your tempo up and sort of in shape and ready for the season. Now they say that professional on Garmin website, they do say a professional tempo is about 3.0. So I have used this, and my tempo is about 3.2. So a little bit quicker than a pro, but I must admit it's still quite close. I want to try and get it up 3, obviously, to make sure my tempo is looking good for the season. Now on to smash factor. The smash factor will differ from the size of your club. So of course a driver's smash factor is about 1.4, where a pitching wedge is about 1.2. So right now I'm going to when I hit the driver, I'm going to see how close I am to that 1.4 factor and see if really striking is the one thing I need to work on for the season, which, I feel I'm a very good striker of the ball, but you never know. We never know, it might change. I'm not playing as much recently. Could be one thing you work on coming into April. One great tools on here and another trainer aids is the other features from the tempo training, which is the target practice. Now the target practice is a great little mini game, sort of fun game that you and your friend could have in a net, or in a net or a practice area, where you set the yardage to this from, I think it's from 50 yards all the way to about 250 yards. You get 5 shots each, and there was a car horn, but you get five shots each, and the closer you get to that 150 or whatever yards you picked, the more points you get, the winner with the most points. So we're definitely using this on charity days and fun days here at Downs Credit, and for a bit of fun, pay your money, and hopefully you win a box of ball, something like that. The next one is one that I think a lot of people are going to love, and that is the virtual round. Now the virtual round is pretty much as it said. This thing has 41,000 preloaded courses, one of the most around at the moment. No fees or anything like Sky Caddy. And the one thing, you can pick any of those 41,000 golf courses and play 18 holes there. Now I have to admit, I have done this already, and it's not as accurate as the TrackMans or the CG2. It won't tell you if you've hit one, 180 yards left or 200 yards right, and it won't say if you're in a rough or a ditch or anything like that. But it will give you your yardage and with roll, and then also how close you get spin. So it's a bit of both. It's your distance with your driver, and also how close you'll get in with the flag on your second shot. And it's really good fun to just, have a muck around in it and just play about. It's really good fun, I must admit. So right then guys, first of all we're going to get into this. So this little button here to the side, I mean you can do it on touchscreen, you can see it there, it should just say, warm up just about here, but I'm not going to do that. Touch the little button on the side and this screen will pop up. So as you can see there, you've got your club head speed, your ball speed, tempo and the smash factor. So right now I've got it set to estimated carry of roll. To set it up as easy as this, on the back of the Garmin we've got a little like nub. This is where you're going to put a ball down like so. Make sure it fits in all snug like this. Make sure it's about a foot away from the tee shot or the ball you're going to hit. And yeah, we're just going to hit one straight away and we're going to have a look at what I'm hitting and the smash. Right then, so we're going to look at the first one. Now, I must admit, it wasn't the best of strikes, but apparently it was. So, as you can see there, with an estimated carry and roll was 28298, club speed 114 miles per hour, ball speed 159 miles an hour, smash factor 1.39, so you know, just one shy of the 1.4, and tempo 2.6. Not a great swing there with the tempo wise. So we get that from the first one. I've got you put in the camera so you can have a look yourself. So we're going to get the second one up. Don't button to press that, you just keep on hitting. And yeah. Right then, so I've improved now. Now I think my swing speed in my first one was 115. As you can see there, oh, don't want to lose that. So my carry distance plus roll was about 304 yards, still not great. Well, it is apparently. 114 yard club speed, so I've lost 1 mile per hour on the swing there. Ball speed though went up by quite a bit to 161. Smash factor went up by 0.2 to 1.41, and my tempo improved to 3.1. I still personally felt I wasn't a great swing, but of course this doesn't tell you spin rate stuff like that, it just tells you distance stuff. So we've got one more, let's try and make it a good one, and try and hit a bomb. Right, let's try and make this last swing a good one, I think. There we go. Right, so straight away that last swing, put a bit more into it, a bit more commitment into that swing. Still a bit stiff over the winter months, of course, here at Downs Crediton. But there it is. Now, as you can see there, my carry distance plus roll was 313 yards. Yeah, I'd be very happy with that. Clubber speed again, same at 114 miles an hour. Ball speed was 164 miles an hour, so a lot quicker than, well, all of them. My smash factor went up to 1.3, so a lot better strike, a lot better connection, and the tempo was bang on 3 is what we're looking for. So, you know, as a whole, the distance that got more and more better the more I swung. The clubber speed was very consistent, around 1 mile per hour each one. Ball speed was around the same with better strikes. Of course, the smash and the strike was totally different. Of course, going from 1.3 something, 1.26 sorry, to 1.43 on the last one, so you can tell definitely need to get back on those, get back in swinging. And the tempo, actually the tempo apart from that, sorry, no, got the wrong way around. Smash was pretty consistent, but the tempo was definitely different. Of course, first swing being the first swing of the day, you don't really know how you're going to do it. And you know, I mean, everyone's the same. You have the first swing of the day, you're always going to struggle. But other than that, though, guys, I mean, I'm quite happy with that. Still a lot of things I want to work on coming into April to the new season, but definitely a really cool bit of kit, the Garmin G80. Really fun, and as you can see there, it's definitely really making me get back into getting out on the nets and just hitting and seeing how my distances and yardage and strikes being. Other than that, guys, hope you've had a really nice week. Please like and subscribe, comment anything you want me to review, or comment if you're new. And always remember what Barry says, keep swinging.